Hi everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Debbie, and today we're going to be doing pulled pork, barbecued pulled pork in my crock pot. So if that's something you enjoy, I would hope you would hit that red subscribe button, give me a thumbs up as always, and hit the bell notification so you're notified of every video I upload. So let's jump into it. So I have my crock pot, and I did use a crock pot liner. I love these things. I can't praise them highly enough. And we're going to start with our pork steaks. I'm using pork steaks to make my pulled pork. And I just use little Lowry's and pepper. Season each one before I put it in. This is a 12-quart crock pot. So the liners just barely fit, but they still work. And then I'm going to put my last one in. And we will put a little bit, I do a half a stick of butter in here, just to give it some flavor. After it cooks, we'll be pulling it off the bone and putting some barbecue sauce on it, making some pulled pork. So there you have it in the crock pot. Put my lid on. And I'm going to turn it on low. So that's going to cook for approximately 6 to 8 hours. And then we will add the barbecue sauce. I think it's done. So I will now take the pork steak out and put it on a plate, take the bone out, try and get most of the fat off of it, and pull it in pieces and add some barbecue sauce. Okay, I've pulled my pork. These were pork steaks. I had 3 of them, and one was kind of fatty, but I usually use at least 5, sometimes 6 if I'm going to be making a bunch, but it's just my husband and I for this amount. So actually when I was pulling it out of the crock pot, it just fell apart like that on its own, so that's pretty good. But if there's any big chunks in there, we're gonna pull it apart with a fork, like shred it, but it looks like it's pretty well shredded. This is a piece of fat. I try to go through it so it's got to cool a little bit before I going through it. And I just kind of feel with my hands and make sure that there's no more pieces of fat. Of course, you wash your hands first, which I did. And there's a big piece of gristle or fat. That's the last thing you want to do, is take a bite into a sandwich and just get a piece of, look at that big piece of fat. That would be really nasty. So make sure all your fat is out. Like I said, you're going to have to let it cool. It's probably been out of the crock pot maybe 10 minutes. It's still warm to the touch, but so I think I have all of the fat out now. I hope I do. Oh, there was a piece. And then we're just going to start adding our barbecue sauce, just whatever you like. I have honey barbecue sauce, Sweet Baby Ray's. And I add some other from Walmart. It's the Great Value brand, original. I like to mix them because you can see they're totally 2 different colors. And it just gives them a good flavor when you mix it in like that. Could have gotten a bigger bowl, but I'm a mess. I always make messes. And according to how much sauce you like on it, some people don't like very much. Others like more. And when you're stirring it, if you see any pieces of fat, just pull them out. But continue to just put the amount that you like on it. I'm definitely going to have to add more for myself and my husband. Do a little bit more of each. And I did make some homemade hamburger buns in my bread maker. They are in the oven right now, baking. And I'm going to put this on one of those, and it's going to be wonderful. But this, you just keep adding as much as you need. I usually do taste it and add some maybe pepper. Probably doesn't need salt, but some pepper. Pepper never hurts anything. But you just keep adding the sauce until you get it the way you like it. Okay, everybody, the barbecued pulled pork is done. And I made some homemade hamburger buns in my bread machine. So if you haven't watched this video on how to make the homemade hamburger buns, please scroll down and watch it because, oh, they turned out wonderful. So hope you enjoy. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. Bye.